Hello everyone! So, me and my friends are going to analyze poem by stanzas. The chosen poem is Rain on a Grave, written by Thomas Hardy. Rain on a Grave by Thomas Hardy is a 4-stanza poem that is divided into sets of 9 lines. Each stanza follows a different rhyme scheme. Let's start with stanza 1.
Clouds bow upon her, their waters amain in ruthless disdain, her who but lately had shivered with pain, as that touch of dishonour, if they had lit on her, so coldly, so straightly, such arrows of rain. The tone in this stanza might be described as serious. It shows that the writer somehow imagining that the rain is somewhat cruel to his dead wife. Given the clues of the word choices such as amain, disdain, and dishonor, it shows that the writer does not like the fact that rain has befallen upon his wife's grave who has just passed away. The writer describes how the weather is impacting his dead wife's grave. She is laying in the ground while above her the clouds bow upon her. They have no regard for his emotions or the scared ground in which she is buried. He is saying that nature is immune to the ups and downs of human emotions. Hardy, which is a speaker, uses the word amain to describe the power with which the rain falls and pulls. It is coming with great force and with disdain for his mourning. It is clear that the woman's death is quite recent in the speaker's life. In fact, he states that it was not long ago that she shivered with pain. Now, a reader is aware of the dual pains experienced by the speaker and his dead lover. They suffer for different reasons, but they are unavoidably connected. He also describes nature as very menacing. It is shooting arrows down from the sky at the grave. He compares the pains of the rain to that of dishonor. Had any ever befallen her? Hardy clearly saw his wife as a delicate person while she was still alive. This has not changed since her death.
Next, stanza 2.
One who to shelter her delicate head would quicken and quicken each tentative tread, if drops chant to pelt her, that summertime spills in dust paven rills, when thunderclouds thicken and birds close their bills. The stanza elaborates on the reactions of the speaker and the assumed reactions of his wife, if she were still alive. He states that she is and was the kind of person who would quickly try to find shelter if a storm came. Her head was delicate and she'd take tentative steps away if any drops chanced to pelt her. The speaker imagines it's summertime and the rain is falling and creating dust-paven rills or streams on the road. All creatures turn in at this time and birds close their bills. In this stanza, he paints the scene in prominent detail. He can imagine the whole picture clearly, perhaps because it has happened in.
And then stanza 3.
Would that I lay there, and she were house here, or better together, who folded away there, exposed to one weather. We both, who will stray there, when sunny the day there, or evening was clear, at the prime of the year. In this stanza, a sense of grief can be clearly seen in the first line, when the speaker decides to lay there. He cries as he lays down and says that his wife was buried there, which shows that there is nothing that he can do. For the third line, the speaker tells that it will be better together, which implies that it will be nice if he can join her and meet again in the afterlife. Folded away there could actually refer to the bodies being placed under the ground. They will also face and be exposed to the weather together if the speaker can stay with his wife. Next, the speaker imagines that they will stray there in line 6, which means that they will wander around the grave together when the weather is sunny and clear.
And lastly, stanza 4. Soon will be growing green blades from her mound, and daisies be showing like stars on the ground, till she form part of them, I, the sweetheart of them. Love beyond measure with a child's pleasure, all her life's wrong. The speaker's mind travels ahead to the aftermath of the storm. He believes that if the sun shines again, believing he hasn't joined her in the dirt and she hasn't been resurrected from the dead, grass would rise from her mound. He made it clear that the grass is emerging from her mound. She is the root of life and elegance, causing daisies to bloom. Hardy compares the daisy rising openly on her grave to stars on the horizon using a simile. This speaks to her mental immortality and the lasting effect she has on the universe. She is both a member of and a creator of stars. He confirms this notion by referring to her as the sweetheart of them. The final lines discuss how Hardy and the rest of the living world loved his wife when she was alive, and how she loved it back. She adored and was adored with a child's delight. That's all from us. Thank you.